All right. I am back. How are we
Made from the
doing?
stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter how rocky the road.
Look, Father. Hot water.
Rocky Road.
There as you heat it.
It wasn't heated by magic. It comes out of the ground like this.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by
We have
force,
to get through that gate.
I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Whatever this emergency is, they've shut down the whole mine for it.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
But
Sake.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Cid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Believe you me. Where? Oh. Dirty water. Can I jump in it? No. Of course not. What is this? GTA Vice City?
can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense, wax candle.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the Bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon.
Unsavory character.
Don't play the fool.
Where are the savory characters?
Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Oh, come on, guys. Settle down. You know this is gonna go well for you. Back alley bruiser. Uncle Byron's like, I'm helping. Sure you are, buddy. Wow. Hilarious. All right.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call...
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Alright, where am I going then?
Plates and pots!
Needed to a silken soft.
The most fragrant herbs and
My
spices.
carpets have...
Is this the place?
Ubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
She coming on to me.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalimil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear
come
about
on.
them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide
Settle
our
down,
forces,
Byron.
Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalimil. Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Kind of glitched out there for a second.
Not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off. Do you think
Damn, lady.
You need a new dress? If they pay anything like that.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transported.
Take a sniff, you'll be transported. Is he doing drugs over there?
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer. I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Where?
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
How are you now?
What? Okay. Of course. All the other doors. Can't get in those. But...
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized sort if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult.
Raiding popinjay.
Just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if
Gotta
things turn
pet that
sour.
doggo. Give him a treat.
Of course.
All right. The dog has been fed and pet. It's time to go.
I need to drink.
Your little sparrow will sing. All right then.
Fucking men of the wrong.
$1,000 for a measly bunch of... Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Needed to a silken softness.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
It's Chocobo time. I guess we're here.
I'll take it from here.
Well, you know.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee
Walter
have
White
I
and Jesse
it would
Pinkman
be
have been
seized
around
as
here.
property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them! Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle! Good! I'm just getting warmed up!
Alright, who keeps curing him? Ah, it's you. Fuck you, bro. Enough with your curing antics. Alright, you're not the only one curing. Alright, this is getting to be a pain in my ass. Ah, is it you? There we go. And you? Are you curing people too, you little bitch?
Thanks, boy.
Oh yeah. Limit break. Aw, why do I gotta fight a chocobo? I don't want to fight chocobos. They're too cute. I think it's time for a shot. Cheers. Oof. Whew.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking Crystal's men for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalimil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Yeah, it seems a little skeezy to me.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive.
At least my name's
You held
not
up your end of the
Luber.
bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard. Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalimil is back in bed with Sid.
Hot. Where did this owl come from? Okay then.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Man, that was a shitload of bullshit just to get out of this town. Oh, and I'm not even getting out of this town because there's side quests. Ah. Alright.
I've never even forged a butter knife. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Saver, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into.
All right, so during the cutscene,
I better get to it.
I noticed this part of the wall flickering, and I thought that was just part of the cutscene, but no, that's just that part of the wall is fucked up. Hilarious. Anyway.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets have
The most
just
fragrant
been
herbs and spices from the breadth of the twins.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Kitty cat.
Makes sense.
Oh, baby.
Everything I've worked for, all those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place.
Hey, Bob.
I'm bound
How
to
you
these
doing?
baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff
Good to have
Terraces.
you.
Tell me what you find there.
All right.
Oh god, is this a side quest?
Wonderful.
Within a
It's
side
not
quest?
far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulphur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins! Ah! They've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Good kitty, Lucia. Who's a good kitty?
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Alright, where the hell am I going?
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
What is it?
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to
Chewing
put
on
up
that.
with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Hanging lanterns, keep the doctors from your... Just look at the...
Good cat.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the...
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Alright, what are we doing
What
now?
I'm hearing?
Well, a lot of work to help some random dudes with a knife.
Going to drink my pockets dry, then just up and leave?
Why, yes. My thirst is slaked.
I need a drink.
Fucking men of the wrong. Finally, we'll be able to get what's owed us.
I could use my map. That would probably be helpful. Oh, wow. Way out here. Good thing I looked at the map. Oh, kitty cat. You little
This
cutie.
is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Better get on a chocobo.
Faster!
Here we go.
Be safe. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... Oh, you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalimil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalimil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalimil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how
Here
it
you
works.
stuck.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the...
All right, now where? Kind of always forget about the fast travel.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
You and me both. It was a warm one today.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpet's the most
Definitely happy to be back in my air
Warm
conditioning.
from the oven. Yeah, have a taste.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Hanging lanterns, keep the dark.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
All right. Anyway, let's get some limestone.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
We shall not, Byron.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Sweet incense. What wax candle?
Just look at the detail.
Light meat and dark. Fresh from the...
It would make a fine gift.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that? You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test.
I think that there's a lot of that in this game.
You'll have a forge of your own.
Running around for no good reason.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Goblin coin. All right. Let's go take care of this other side quest.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the...
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Lights and pots!
Hanging lanterns, keep it up.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's owed.
We should get going soon.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now, we can press on.
Oh yeah. I can ride a chocobo.
Come on.
What, I can't talk to him while I'm on the chocobo? Whatever.
Thanks, Gal. By the flames. That explains the heat.
They're called bath bombs.
Out of the frying pan.
More enemies. That enemy is called Old Faithful. Alright then. Does he have a little crown on his head? I think I need another shot. Tequila.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Is that the right? Yeah. That's the right way.
Come on, girl, again.
We
Back
should
to the
get
stables,
going.
girl.
Do you have water?
I've got a crystal.
Oh yeah, I could have just fast traveled back here. Damn it, Dean.
There he is. The man who's...
Always
I was
forgetting
hoping
about
we'd be
fast
seeing
travel.
you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Yo, what up, Sean? How you doing?
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of
Elden
flame,
Scroll?
eh?
You mean Elder Scrolls?
Something you to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right.
Sure.
It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Or Elden Ring? Did you just mix Elder Scrolls with Elden Ring? Ring Scrolls. Hey, Tree Mosher. Right. I can move along. No more stupid side quests. You guys arrived at the right time. I was just doing dumb side quests. What, the new one? Did I change the Chocobo color? No. Typically there are 3 different Chocobo colors. Black, white, and yellow. Yellow's the more typical color, of course, but...
Certainly explain why we haven't been... Clive.
Man.
Best of luck.
Black ones can fly in Final Fantasy IV. But I don't know if they can in this
Clumsy lout. If anything's damaged, it's the lash for you.
Alright, there's gotta be... There's gotta be somebody selling items in here, right?
Well, this is no good.
Can I not go back to the
Anyone
inn?
in until I've cleaned up the mess you and your friend made.
You still didn't clean up that mess? Jeez. How about some B&E?
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Once you go flat, what happens when you go flat? You're dead?
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack.
Man, for a big marketplace, they sure aren't selling me much.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the Empire, they flat out refuse to do business with you. It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the Empire, they flat out refuse to do business.
Old dreams.
Damn it, sell me some potions, someone, for the love of God.
Fucking men of the wrong.
I need a drink. You're going to drink my pockets dry.
You're gonna drink my pockets dry.
Lubor's badge. Are you a friend of Lubor's too, mister? He always gives us food when we're hungry and water when
Before you got here, I made that joke. There's a dude selling herbs downstairs, and he's like, one sniff and you'll transform, or some shit like that. Like, are you selling drugs, sir? Alright. Really? Fucking marketplace doesn't sell potions? Or wait, no, I think... Oh, there's the shop, of course. Nothing to do now but hug my cat.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Find an alley with a mattress.
Needed to a silken softness. Silver platters.
Here we go.
Good day, my lord.
Sweet kitty. Hunter's Waistband. Actually, make sure buy some potions before anything else.
My thanks. Here you are.
Elixirs. Those are too expensive.
Perhaps you should lighten your burden first.
Perhaps.
An excellent choice. Go with Gilbert. Anything I can interest you in?
Did she say go with Gilbert? Godfrey?
Here you are. An excellent choice. Go with Gilbert.
Go with Gilbert.
Should get going soon. Do you have water?
You know what? I should probably cure myself and then buy more potions. Can I not cure myself in town?
That's better. Better already.
Good day, my lord. Here you are.
Here I am.
An excellent choice.
All right. Let's move along with the story. Fine. We're gonna go wreck Hugo Kupka's day, aka Titan. Last stream, I already pretty much ruined his day. 'Cause I cut his fucking hands off.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Sort of, maybe looks like a
hiding
thing.
inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert, you'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the Vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps, And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the Twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Kupka doesn't sound a whole lot like Koopa, but I keep thinking that I'm going to go fight Bowser. Aw, do your hands not work so good no more?
Fuck! What are they start? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
You went on my head.
You see, Hugo, you are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then You are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Am I about to fight a supercharged Titan?
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
All right then.
Orcs. Did the Royalists bring them from Ash? Are the Beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They spotted us. We need to run.
These orcs aren't putting up much of a fight. Yeah, I should probably mess with my abilities and also somehow unequipped Titan. Let's go. I'll just hang on to my experience.
Taken over the entire mine.
I hate when the game makes you kill dogs or chocobos. I don't want to do that.
So much for the men of the rock. Dhalmekia's finest.
I almost feel bad for these pigmen.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
Oh, I should probably get out of there. I could have sworn I heard my cat meow, but I don't see her. Just juggling him. Alright. Now what? I find it so odd that I can't just look at a map anywhere. No map for you, Dean. No map for you. Ah, here we go. Oh.
Stairs. This must be a way out.
Stairs. Yes. I've seen stairs before. Yay, sharp fangs. Oh. Hello there, big boy.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
Damn, this looks like it's gonna be a challenge. How do I get out of the way of that ship? Yeah, I guess I can probably block it with Titan. I haven't used Titan yet, though, so I don't know how he even works. Okay. Damn, I am getting my ass handed to me over here. doing, babe?
It's over.
Alright. I didn't exactly do well there. Oh, kitty. Kitty cat. Alright. Definitely took more damage than I would have liked. Is this where I came from? Here we go.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal. Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it. Guess we're all ready.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me.
Undertaker. God damn. Oof. Wow, I still haven't done very much damage on him at all, have I? Courtesy of death in my future. fuck indeed. I don't really understand how Titan works. He's going better off with Remu.
With me, Torgal.
Nice try.
Fair enough. Good to have you back.
There's a good boy.
Fair enough.
Well done.
I'm in the exact same boat as you. I agree that it is a crock of shit. Alright, much better that time. There you go. I'd say you should ask your boss to pay for your health insurance. Probably wouldn't go over very well, though, would it?
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Mythos.
Did the orcs do this too?
Good to see some items sitting around. Well, I'll take your word for it.
More of them. What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Alright, I probably have enough experience to bump up an ability or two here. All right. Actually, any goodies lying around? Yes. Give me that goodie. That wasn't very good for a goodie. What about over here? Any goodies over here? Damn. All right, what do we got going on here? Right, easy enough. Now where am I going? Here we go. More goodies.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
With it. Man, it is really easy to fuck up the moves with Titan.
To me, blades!
That was close. Should have just used a potion. I don't know why I was hanging on to him.
Better already.
Where the fuck am I going? Isn't this where I came from? I guess not. Apparently I got turned around in there.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart.
A thought.
He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal. That's better.
Oh, I didn't want to use that. Damn it. I haven't really decided if I like Titan or not. Although I didn't really like Mew either. And Garuda is just okay. Phoenix has been awesome throughout them. Ah! Forbidden game secrets. That was the one that had a bunch of misinformation in it. I mean, I know most things about Final Fantasy VI.
Just what I needed.
It's over.
I love when you just kick the shit out of things in this game.
That better be the last of them.
Bloody shield? The hero shield? I just turned the bloody shield into the hero shield the other night.
Kupka!
swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
He's going crazy.
You got away from her! Benedicta!
What the fuck?
I'll kill you, Rasputin!
It's his imagination or something. I think the ether is getting to his head.
Not now.
This is such a bad time to have to pee. Damn it. I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back. It's amazing that they would publish a strategy guide that was just straight up wrong in so many instances.
Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Here we go! Like usual, Joshua's just out there being a creep. Well, they're called icons in this one. E-I-K-O-N, but yes. This is Titan. I'm Ifrit. Ifrit hardly looks tough compared to Titan. Here, let me just scratch your ankle. That'll do it. Kind of afraid to go on the offensive too much here. Suplex him, right. If only. So far, just backing off and shooting fireballs seems to be doing it. Albeit slowly. There we go. Man, I beat the shit out of his knee. Yeah! Fuck that knee.
But if you can do it, then so could I!
I've learned Brimstone. Alright then. Just a stone's throw away.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
I don't want to jinx it, but I haven't even been touched by him yet. Oh, there it is. Right. I got a little too confident. I'm like, I'm gonna use Brimstone, and I got hit while I was trying to use it. Ooh. Taking damage. Must be losing patience. Suave bumbling almond? What? What is it a link port? Oh, is that it? His health is gone. It's a link to my clip. What clip? Oh yeah, definitely not the end of the battle here. Even though his health was gone.
What the hell has he done?
Ooh. A clip of me jinxing myself.
Found to help me. It's do or die.
Good question.
I'm coming, Kuka.
Oh, what do we got going on here? All of a sudden, I'm playing a shoot 'em up. Slammed into a rock. He can kind of shoot across the air with some fire, but he doesn't, like, stay afloat so much. He's kind of like a Roman candle. He gets shot off, and that's about it. Shit! I'm not doing so well. I like how it's like 631,000 damage, and it does like that much off of his fucking health bar. What are we doing here? Wow, he has a lot of health, doesn't he? Oh, I staggered him? Is he gonna stagger on top of me? Seems like some God of War shit, like I'm about to climb on him or something to do any real damage. Yes, apparently. Or no. Damn, I'm like a fucking flea compared to him. I am playing a Final Fantasy game, right? Throwing turd snakes at me. He ends up hitting me with that fucking tremor every time. Things are not looking good for Ifrit. A little more health than him, but I'm out of cures. Ooh.
You're mine.
Here we go. Now it's God of War style. Walk up you and punch you in the face. Or shoot this fireball in your face. Good thing I'm doing all the cinematic damage on him. Oh, what are we doing here? I did not know what it wanted me to do there for a second. Definitely suplex time. Got him with his own piece of poop. Blammy! Oh, damn, more? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die. I don't like cheating, but I just hope that I don't have to fight the entire fucking thing all over again. Yeah, I have no health. Oh. All of my health and all of my cures are back. Now that's almost unfair for him. Luckily, they don't make you start all the way over. But I mean, that kind of makes it too easy. Damn. I can't really maneuver very well in this situation. I would love to dodge, but I kind of can't. Oh, I can just... I actually already have his power from the last time I fought him. Yeah, this part, the controls are really awkward. It's like I try to maneuver around him, but because of the way I'm falling, I can't really maneuver in the way that I want to. Burn his manhood off. If I could control myself properly, I would definitely go for the crotchhole region. The taint. Yeah, try that in a small town, huh? 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 Damn, where the fuck were we that we're falling like this for so long? Man, I can't imagine beating him in one go. Because he's probably going to kill me again, even though I got full health and all my cures back. Why does he hate me? Well, I killed his girlfriend and cut his hands off. So he's got a pretty good reason for it. Oh, and I stole both his and his girlfriend's powers from them. That would probably get under my skin if I was him. Didn't even hit him, did it? That's it? Finally? Oh, no, he still has health. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's where magic comes from in this game, from crystals, and they mine it like an ore. And we're at the mother crystal. Oh, jeez, is there gonna be a fourth part to this battle? You could barely tell what was going on there. It was like Looney Tunes when characters are fighting and all you see is like a cloud of dust. Ah, wrong button. Hey! Well, that was quite the ride. Cheers. No, I think that was it. Fuck your crystal. That was the mother crystal. Or the heart of the mother crystal. Oh, Hugo. Hughie. Oh no, he's got brain freeze. Well, it's the source of any magic user's power, really. But it also slowly kills everyone. Hence,
is that you, Ultima?
Trying to put an end to the crystals.
What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Yeah, Ultima keeps calling him Mythos, and I'm not quite sure why yet. Is he Clive? Is he Ifrit? Is he Mythos? I don't know!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
All right, then.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning.
That's
in
why
its
you don't
flow
borrow money.
than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Right. I don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure Ultima's probably the end boss of the game.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
Damn, Dick. She's just a little kid. It's like Garnet from Final Fantasy IX.
My prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable.
Kind of weird such a fancy pants would be Bahamut.
More than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Oh, well, I didn't mean that kind of fancy pants. I didn't realize that, but...
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas...
not yet.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
The plot thickens. All right. Well, it's after 10:30. I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to start Final Fantasy VI here in about 5-10 minutes. So refresh my channel here in about 5-10 minutes. So, yeah, I think this is a pretty good place to finish up for now. So, see you in a few. Thanks for watching.